live. I just saw out there the lights just went out. We have to do some technical repairs with me. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can, because my circuit breaker is getting more and more brittle. I think it's only a matter of time before I'll never be able to replace it. But replace it. The problem with live is that you cannot go back and re-record. I might be able to get rid later. Yeah, and I'm at that age where I have to look closely like this and look farly like that. It's so annoying. Power breakers on. Oh, you can see. I wonder if you know. You probably don't know what Australian power breakers are like. We have, I don't know. Well, that's what it is. In case you were interested. I suppose I should point out that we have different plugs as well. We have different light switches too. These guys, the thing that we find amusing is that these light switches, that's on and that's off. So I think you'll find that if you're in the United States, you'll be going, that's upside down, and that makes sense to you. Oh, the Australians are upside down. There's a power in. Here we go. That's what our power plugs look like. I've seen an American power plug, power thingy, power BI. All right, so where are we up to? It's time to do our monologue with our pen. Where is our pen? There it is, found it. Move the glasses off because I need to write from a distance. So it's, what are we doing today? It's like a dearest Angela, I have discovered that there is a haunting within the Friday for today because the numerology of today is very 13-y. Like what I did, made a spider out of an opal. I thought that was extremely creative. Now you have to figure out whether I'm being ironic or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly pop this on like so. Good. Then I'll lean it in an artistic and strategic manner using a power drill. Good. Power drill, artistic, strategic. There we go. And hopefully that'll work. Not quite. I need it to lean like that. Don't you worry, never fear, I'll get it done. I'll save you. Probably. Oh. Wait, get back there. It really needs to be like that. Can I get it? Oh, here's the drill itself. There we go. Oh, I wish you could actually see this because it's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm literally using a power drill as a stand. Okay, it's not that awesome. It's pretty improvised. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just pop that on there so I can do the thing. Right, there we are. Now, so it's the 13th of the 7th. Now, once again, I'm not making any assumptions here that anyone from any other country does dates the same way the Australians do. What this is, it's an artifact bag, 13th of the 7th. The way I describe it is there's an event in the United States called 9/11, and it makes no sense around here because it's the 11th of the 9th to us. Also, our emergency number is 000, not 911. Here we go, 2025. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go spooky. It's the spooky day. So that'll be our keyword. And we can get back to writing love letters to Belvedere, I suppose. Belvedere. That is the pseudonym of the person who is writing with a feather quill pen, in case you were wondering. Spooky. Right. How wonderful. Turn it around. Okay, we've got a few minor issues to deal with at the moment. I've created my artifact bag. If you know anything about what's been going on recently, you'll know that I've been deciding to set up and make artifacts of every single stream that I do. So that means that if I ever become rich and famous, or just famous because I'm doubting I'm ever going to become rich, if ever I become famous, people are going to go, oh, I've got the artifact bag. It's as spooky and everything. So hedging for the future or hedging for the now, doesn't matter. The other thing is, one of the reasons why I'm considering all this sort of stuff is that I've made the conscious decision to not use mid-roll ads. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? I'm just going to quickly pop my glasses on so I can read. Well, yes. Ollie Hall 661 it is. Yes. With these newfangled glasses, I can read your name. How are you doing? I am going to give you an introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, with a hey, a hey, a hey, and a hey hey, please welcome Ollie Hall 661 to the forum. Alcia Luna. And it is with great pride and great personal pleasure that I introduce the world to Alcia Luna. Ollie Hall, I am absolutely peachy. Thank you very much for saying so. We're going to get out there and we're going to get some opals cut. Oh, might look at the birds. And before we do that, I'm going to show you something that you're going to have to see. You'll start seeing it when the opals start getting cut. Oh, there's a like there. Thank you. Oh, thank you. It is wonderful. So one thing you're going to see when I start cutting is that my hand will be sheathed within latex glove. So, you know, don't worry. No one's due to have their examination. It's just that I've got a few injuries on my hand and I've put a Band-Aid over the top, and the Band-Aid tends to fray, and I'm thinking the latex will actually just keep everything together. So hopefully you won't see a frayed thing. Oh, another like. Thank you very much. I appreciate likes. Yeah, I know Max. Max is missing his place in the sun. Aren't you, Max? Yeah. Don't you worry, Max. Don't you worry your little pretty head, okay? See, it is Max. Heh. Loki's just eating. She's the more social of the two. Hello. I'm not going to give her the gloved hand because she's not going to like that. There you go. Yes, yes. These are sulphur-crested cockatoos, native to Australia. Okay, let's do some introductions. Hello there, Kovichilakuru. Did I get that right? This bird is a female by the name of Loki. And this bird... Oh, Max. Now you can tell that one of them is a little bit more social than the other. But that's all right. Max can learn to love. There we go. It's all right, COVID. It's all good. All right. One more. We've got a pigeon named Pony. We've got to change Pigeon's cage when we're done with the stream, but it'll be in the morning that I'll do that. Okay, so out we go. Yoink. Welcome to the Australian outback night. It's not really the outback, it's the suburbs of Sydney. It's as least outback as you can actually get in Australia. Yep, I'm letting the birds sleep. It's all good. Yep. Yep, so popping this over here, popping this over here. Now, to allay your fears, Opal guy, and welcome to the chat, by the way, and also COVID, welcome to the chat. To allay your fears, the birds were well and truly awake because the kids have been up and interacting with them just prior to me starting here. Yeah, it's been one of those days. Actually, most days are one of those days. So I will be having it'll be an interesting split stream, so to speak. I've got some opals here, which I've selected for their opalacity. Yeah, and you'll notice that I've actually tried to encase my hands this time around. I think it makes it easier. The band-aid's frayed. It's not that I'm particularly injured. It's just that I'm hoping it'll be easier. It might not be, but we'll find out soon enough. I'll just pop you over here, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Now that's interesting. I saw a little bit of a drippy drip. I think we're good. Okay. So we've got a lot of people just down there. Oh, we've got 4 likes already. Amazing. Got a yawn too. So what was I saying? I need to clean up this screeny poo because I noticed there's a lot of screeny poo. See what I did there? Brilliant. I'm tired, but I can still say stupid jokes. Okay. Adele's up. I just saw her post something. It's alright, I'm not going to insist you come over. There we go. Now, welcome to the Celine Dion effect. And I'm your lady. Did she sing that one, or is it someone else? I don't know. Maybe I should get cultured or something. I ate yogurt the other day. Here we go. Here goes Speed Racer. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, so here's a generalized principle of the proceedings of today. We have a couple of opals which we are hoping will produce some superlative colour. We're pretty certain these opals will produce superlative colour because yesterday we were quite surprised by the superlative nature of the colour. So we're expecting this trend to continue. On top of that is this giant opal. We will attempt to get this type of opal to cut as well. We can see some colours already seeping through, so that should be, well, hopefully will be, wonderful. This is the opal that another giant hunk of awesome colour came from, so we're going to give that one a go. This gives you a good idea. Opal guy was saying a similar thing a different way earlier, and I'll just explain that. When you look at the Lightning Ridge opal, the formation conditions of the opal means that there will be grey opal that will form outside black bits, and the black bits of the opal are the bits you want. A opal guy somewhat whimsically referred to it as cancer, which is probably true. It's just weaker than the rest of it. So it depends on what you want, but usually you want to go for the black stuff. But over here you can see there's a little bit of an interplay, and so I'll be having a look at that interplay to see if we can actually turn that into something nice. So that's that. I'm going to turn the water on properly now. Yoink. Good. Also again, make sure that there's a lot of water there. There is. Good. Sadly, it's not very warm. Bad. Okay, so what we've got here is I'm going to take my... It's interesting, I need to take my glasses. Yeah, well, basically, anytime you get two textures, you make a stone fragile. So, your words were not going on deaf ears, my friend. So, it's all good. Now I'm doing the horrible thing and actually using my own eyes and not the glassed eyes. So, it's a bit harder for me to spot them, but that's okay. Because we're about to start. I wouldn't want to have anything like, covering my eyes as I'm looking at the opal and the shards are flying everywhere. That would be silly. There we go. Okay, so we've got this guy here. This is not the one that I was thinking of previously, so I'm going to have to reset what I was about to say. I think there's stuff there. So... And if Opal Guy's ever saying anything, listen to him, because he's got an awful lot of wisdom within his noggin. So here we go, here's some opal. We might start with this one, or we may even start with that one, depending on what I'm feeling like. We've also got a few chunks that are offcuts from other pieces, such as this guy, although it doesn't look like an offcut to me. I'll probably take the skin off that one, see what it's doing. This one is most certainly an offcut, so we'll try that one, because almost all of the opal we cut yesterday was absolutely smashing. So, not smashing as in smash, it was smashing as in good. That one also is good. So, let's get cracking. There's no doubt of misunderstanding what you were talking about, Opal guys, so don't worry. Well, me, and everyone else can misunderstand you all they like, but I wouldn't. Oh, one last thing. Found this whilst I was cleaning up, and we'll give this one a bit of a clean up. Can you see that? I'll turn Mr. Colour Enhance. Not even wet. Glowing away there. I might even be able to do that one quickly. Let's do it. We'll also test out how this glove is going to perform. So far so good. Problem with the glove is loose clothing and power tools, that's not necessarily a good thing. Hello there, Passing Lamb, how are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Passing Lamb. Yay! Passing Lamb has got a passing interest in, well, lambs. And passing. Oh, 5 likes, thank you. Okay, my hand's not as dexterous as it used to be. It's as if there's this thin coating of rubber on it. Hang on. Just making sure that this is not doing anything silly. I think it's at the shaft end of the flex tool. See if that fixes it. It's Friday the 13th, it's a poltergeist. There we go. Nice little opal. Pretty easy done too. If all of them go like that, I'll be a happy man. Happy man. This one here looks like it's going to be an easy one. I should clear the backlog here, so we'll clear these other ones first. Oh, 6 likes. Thank you very much. I can't help but notice 61 people here, so that's pretty good. I can tell you this is already interesting because the way it's cutting, I've got to attack it from the side, which is not your normal angle. It's also got more picture stone qualities, which is good. And opal cutters, it is weird how warm just a latex glove is. Can't believe that it's actually that effective. So what you'll notice is that there's obvious colour that I might want to go to, or maybe isolate from the rest of the opal. And whilst that's important, getting the stone into some presentable shape is far more important than pulling the colour out once you know where the colour is. Okay. Here we go, just down here. Mexican jumping opal. Well, that's what happens when you put church pews in brothels. How long did you spend thinking up that particular burn? I hope it didn't use up too much brain power. Because you also invested a lot of energy in your pastel colours for your avatar as well. Also, as far as I know, 5-year-olds actually aren't sufficiently developed to do that kind of thing. You might actually have a pituitary problem. You should get that checked out. Come on, 10 likes, thank you. 104 people watching this. And 1 troll. And a partridge in the pear tree. Also, I'm starting to wonder who gets that kind of result from, like, rocks. Imagine that. Yeah. I suppose geophile is the word, isn't it? I love that number of visitors because it's 1, 2, 3. So the next time we do this, we've got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, I suppose. Woo! Also, can Aluka just do me a favour and just say hi about 5 times? Just punch the obscenities off the screen. Oh, on your craze. What a champion. Welcome to the stream craze. You have just earned, hang on. There you go, mate. I just moderated you. Oh, thank you. It's an Aussie accent, of course. Well, I love your initiative, so thank you very much for doing that favour for me. And you might notice that you've got moderator status. Don't abuse the power. I can take it off as easily as I can bestow it, but I think you're the kind of guy that wouldn't. It's a Lightning Ridge Black Opal. If I ever get it into focus. There it is. Hopefully this one will have a few colours. If not, it'll be a nice little picture stone. At the moment it's looking picture stone, but it might end up doing something quite nice. At the moment I'm only just getting all of the sand and stuff off it.
I try to make them as a part of the entertainment, but if they're leaving something obscene up on the if they're leaving something obscene up, then no, you can't let it stay. But yeah, I get it. And ladies and gentlemen, he's a YouTuber. Well, the person is a YouTuber, and that means that person has helped me out, so I give them a plug as well. If you want to take the time to go off my channel, go onto theirs, like and subscribe, I'm perfectly happy for you to do that. Not that I control you anyway, but there you are. Yeah. Sometimes I think I'm lucky. Like, you know, I just buy random stuff and it ends up like this. And you can say, yeah, skill, blah, 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 but I don't think so. I think it's just like, the rock just doesn't sing. I'm sure they'll come back. It all depends on the size of the opal. You'll find some that'll take under 10 minutes to actually cut, but then there's another machine just over here, which is where all the polishing occurs. So it's a multi-stage process. Hello there, Ryan. How you doing? Okay. And I think Ryan was trying as well, so thank you, Ryan. Well, I do sell them occasionally when I'm a bit short of cash. I am a better polisher than I am a seller of opal, but what I've discovered is that most people who actually end up polishing opals are kind of like that as well. They're more into the art and craft than they are into the business of it. So every now and then I'll just sell them. Also, I've just managed to get my channel monetized, so I presume that kind of makes it a business, even without the tax file numbers and stuff. Yeah. So sometimes there are a few other people, like Opal Guy, if you saw him before, he's a YouTuber as well. And sometimes I'll be polishing the opal still, but we'll just be sitting there discussing tactics. How do you get the strings to work? How do you get extra people on? Yeah, it was pretty interesting. There's a lot to learn about the whole process, and I think that you only learn it by actually getting verified, I suppose, because I mean, you can say what's going to happen, but there's so much stuff going on. Oh, thank you. Check that out. Now, whilst I was still pondering the fact that you've been so generous, I'm looking at this opal here and seeing that there's a little bit of sand that's not going away. This might end up being what I call a cherry tree pattern. So hopefully that is what's going to happen. But there is, in the meantime, you're getting these random blotches of white, which blotches of white are not necessarily what you want if you want a coloured opal, but they can come in handy when you're trying to get a picture stone. And if you are cutting opals, guys, picture stones might be worth having a look at. They're very hit and miss, but if they hit, they really do hit. Well, I'm hoping I am. The other thing that I'm doing at the moment is if they do fail, I actually store them up and I call them artifacts. So later on, if someone wants to say I was at that stream and they've bought the artifact bag, I haven't set it up yet, but I've got the artifacts bag sorted out at least. That's just a way of selling a piece of the stream. Oh, the other thing I do is I advertise no mid-roll ads, and I'm sure you know what it's like to have mid-rolls interfering with you. So what I decided to do was actually make two videos. One's a long and one's a short, and eventually I'll card that video onto the end of other videos that I've been making, and that means that you won't actually get mid-roll ads. But if you feel suitably generous, you just hunt down that card or you hunt down that particular video and you watch that, and you can watch the ads in your own leisure or in your own way. Oh wow, 306. Pretty certain it will. As a matter of fact, I said it's... Yeah. Some of my friends said, why are you telling people this? I'm going, well, because even how else... You have to advertise it anyway, and if it's a good idea, people will start adopting it. I think if there's more of those, I think YouTube might even adopt it themselves in a way. The contract to watch the ads at the end. I agree that I do care about the viewers, but I think that you can be more mercenary than that, because I think that if you care about the viewers will care for you. I've noted that myself, so I haven't gone astray. But I also think it's a better system, because, like, I could sit here cutting opals and be really good at cutting opals, but ultimately I'm not actually going to be anything unless people like and subscribe and watch, you know. So you've got to understand where the power is actually coming from. It's not actually coming from us, it's coming from them. Also, we do experiments in this. Well, I do experiments and people watch. And the cool thing is there are a few people who have their own channels, etc., etc. Oh, 12 likes, thank you. And so what we can do is we can observe the results in real time. So when I had a look at my analytics, I found that that there were 5-minute pulses of activity going the whole way through the channel. So if you wanted to actually do anything to try and boost yourself, you do it during one of those 5-minute pulses. Also, you'll see that if you just throw a big opal in front of the screen, people who have been lurking or just, you know, scrolling through, what are they called? Doom scrolling? Doom scrollers will just kind of latch on and just watch, and suddenly the viewership spikes. I'll show that to you in a second. Oh, 13 likes, thank you. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's turning out alright. I might flatten it here. And I'm wondering whether to leave it as a freeform or actually turn it into something more formal. Look at that. I'm glad I did that. That tells me now that I'll make this one convex, because I saw something cool. So everyone else, and you can participate in this experiment too. If you think about it, what did you do, or what did you see that attracted you to this stream? Like, there's a lot of people who are just breezing through very quickly, right? But what attracted you? For a lot of you, it would have actually just been a big rock. And so we'll see if a big rock attracts a few other people in a minute. So for me, the counter is up. Yeah, there it is. The counter is there for me. I don't know where it'll be on yours, but that's where it is for me. So you can watch that. At the moment, there's 103. So if I go and grab a rock and just wave it in front of the screen, we'll see what happens. Give me 5 seconds. Putting this one down. We'll get back to it. 113 at the moment. Right. Look at the big, beautiful rock. Amazing, big, beautiful rock. Watching the screen, that's the number there. Give it another minute or two. Look at all of that rock. Oh, it went down. That's the second time. I think the viewers are messing with me. All right. All right, getting back to this one. Come back. That's the second time that happened in the second stream. So I think that either the heuristic has changed. Might be auto-completing, shall we say. So they no longer get attracted to the big rocks. Maybe they respond fast. Or the humans could just be messing with me. That's a distinct possibility. Yeah, so I'm naturally gravitating towards making this into a proper cab, which is fine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We'll see if that actually yields some colour. It's not quite as pretty as I was hoping it to be, but that's alright. We can, if it's not pretty enough, it's going to go in the artifact bag and someone can buy it as a reminder of this stream. Eventually. Right, what am I going to do now? See if we can find some nice pretty stuff. This is very small but quite colourful. I'll show it to you. No guarantees it's going to do anything, but we'll find out soon enough. True use of the glove on makes you wonder how the surgeons do it. Okay, here we go. I think that was a bit of Opal destruction you just saw. Oh. Okay. But never fear, I have this. Previously, I mentioned that you can sometimes get these done in as little as 10 minutes, and this is probably one of those times. 14 likes, thank you very much. You know your standards have changed when you're going, oh, I'm 81. This is the back, although sometimes there we go. Looks like the glove is dying, so maybe I have to. Oh, 47, I've got plenty of time. That's not what I wanted to do, but never mind. Water got through, my hands are getting cold. There you go, so we've got a nice little stone there. I'm just going to try and make it. There you go, see? I'll put that on the dot, because that's what you should be doing anyway. The glove hand is a bit of an impediment. Not too bad, but just enough to make you notice. Oh, hello, Des. I'm going to say Jason, is that right? Obviously, my Cyrillic isn't all that good. Oh, this is a bit good. So whilst we're doing this, I'll make a bit of an introduction spree. Hopefully I am pronouncing his name correctly, because the pronunciation people will cast me out of civilization forever if I do not. But welcome, potentially, Jason, to the forum, to the stream, to all of the things. Oh, we're going back up again, 97, 14 likes. I did point that out before, but if I hadn't, thank you guys. Likes are one of those weird little beasties. They're these things that, like, they don't cost you anything, but at the same time they are yours to give and yours alone. So you need to value them as such. And I, as a creator of content, I know that now. Oh, 15 likes, thank you. Whoever did that, that is awesome. Just so that you know, let's go give you this rundown of this guy. You can see some colour coming through on this. Well, you could before, but, you know, demonstration principle kicks in. There it is. See that? Nice. Now you hope that you can get it, have it all over the opal. You don't just get one piece of colour and just rest your laurels. But even so, having one little flash, stick it into a ring, nice and understated, sure. That was my glove. Well, that's a good piece of info. I might try one more, but if my glove frays too much, I'll have to stop it for safety reasons. But this opal is absolutely awesome because it's not just shining in one spot, it's shining in multiple. I don't know what you're seeing there, but it's good. Hello there, 420 News. That looks like a UK flag. This is Dr. Phil's Opal channel. I'm cutting opals. Or wrecking a diamond drill blade, whatever comes first, I suppose. This one is a Cooper Petey stone, by the way. I thought it was Lightning Ridge, but the cracking on it, I recognise that as, like, all opals crack, all stones crack, but this one is fairly regional. Thanks, Opal guy. If it's good, it's only because you're on it. Well, you don't know. Sometimes I'm a bit asleep behind the wheel. Sleep at the wheel, as they say. Now, in response to Opal Guy's generous comments, if you haven't liked and subscribed to Opal Guy, like and subscribe to Opal Guy. Right. There we go. Now my gloves have been distorted beyond belief, so I'm going to have to go inside. About an hour has passed in case you hadn't noticed. I'll do one more. Going to find a nice beauty to do. Okay, we're going to just carve the top off this experimental piece. I reckon that'll be the best bit. So let's see what happens. Oh, I can see something absolutely gorgeous. Have a look at this. See that? So we've got a multi-layer modal opal sitting here. There's two distinct phases of deposition, which is kind of interesting. And then I saw Vance. We're stopping that. We're not going political. I wouldn't dream of it. Oh, geez. Sometimes you're just sitting there and you come up with the pithiest quotes. Nah, it's all right. Look, you have done more for this channel than a lot of people. I can't just, sit there and say all the things, but basically, yeah, you have no reason to be ashamed or anything. You're your own person. It's not one of those streams. It's a stream where we can come and go as we please. Are you? All right. Well, the thing about it is that we're a community here, and I don't care whether you're Democrat, Republican, whatever it is, if you agree with him or not. He's going to the protest, and that means he's putting himself in harm's way for his beliefs, which is a big thing. You're free to disagree with him, but also look out for him too. That's how we do. That's how we deal with our people. I've discovered that I'm not completely without capacity to find people, by the way, so if you disappear, I'll see if I can track you down. It's a bit surreal, isn't it? Like, there are people who take these things very, very seriously, and rightly so. But it's not a simple thing to get involved with. I tell you what, it's not soothing to my hands, freezing out here. Welcome to the show, Mike. I will be going in and I'll be demonstrating some soothing parrots soon. So I am interested to see what's just under this piece of potch. I think we'll carve this down to here, and then we'll let the mystery speak for itself, or at least reveal itself, and I'll get cracking on it tomorrow night, or tomorrow day, or whenever I get cracking on it. Yeah, it is. I managed to get a much larger blade, so I'm able to cut them a lot easier. You see, I'm getting right into the middle now. So having said that, I might cut a piece off just to see what it looks like. I'll just find what the piece is going to be. Probably just there. Because there's colour right on the edge of it, so I'll cut it at an angle, and we'll see if we can get it. Just need to catch a chunk of colour with its pants down. Deliberately angling it, in case you're wondering. No, it's good, really good. Another like, thank you. Right, let's have a look. There is definitely a second layer here. You can see that. So we'll just carve in from here, see what it looks like, and then we'll just quickly carve some of the back off it, because that'll give us an excellent springboard with which to. Yeah, look at that. That's going to do something. That'll yield some dividends. Found a bit. Let's see. You can see how it's actually. You see how it's curving in there. So let's see if I can do this and catch that curve. Just a few swipes on the back and we'll see what it looks like, and then yeah, it's 103 and my hand's about to drop off. When you think about it, like Opal guy, it's actually a pretty big blade for a Dremel. I think it's 1.5 inches or something like that. 40 centimeters in my money. 40 millimeter, sorry. Ah, we're running out of water. Dog and a hell in a handbasket. Well, 18 likes have suddenly appeared from nowhere. Thank you. Okay, we hit the danger zone, because if we keep going, I'll start getting silicosis, which is not a thing I want to get. We'll have a quick look at this stone. There, that is a weakness there, a flaw. So we're probably going to have to deal with that. Let's see how close that is to the color. Yeah, okay, so it's the weakness and the color are almost one and the same. So I'll have to deal with that. That's all right. It's a pretty simple cut there. That line that's going all the way through there, that's almost certainly something to do with the colours there. So I reckon we've got a chunk of colour which kind of extends all the way over to here. Let's have a look what's going on over here. Potentially some sun flash just going here. So that's going to be quite an interesting stone, to be honest. So, yes, silicosis. Quite correct. All right, what I'm going to do is going to pick up the phone, take the glove off. Oh, yeah, I'm a bit wet and miserable underneath there. Here we go. I'll keep these glasses because they've been quite handy for reading things. Right, let's go. The birds hate glasses, so... Wow, green screen? No. Normal. Done. Thank you. Oh, that was lucky. Yoink. Right, here we go. Yoink. Ugh. Hey, birdies. One thing left to do, I think. So we take the jacket off, give the birds a quick scratch. I think I can't take them out, not at this time in the morning. There we go. I'm feeling a little bit more human now. Right. Let's go say hello to the birds. Hello, Loki. Don't come up. You just stay warm, buddy. Okay? You stay warm. Good on you. Max probably wants a scratch if I know him. So we'll just go back. We'll see. He's probably going to object to the Band-Aid though, so we'll see what happens. Sketchy poo. Radio. Hang on. Take off the Band-Aid. It's only there for the Opal stuff anyway. But frozen fingers are a little bit harder to deal with. There we go. Max doesn't know what to think of that. He just peeled off a finger. Okay, do you want to scratch your poo? No? Okay. Would you like something to eat? Something to eat? Something to eat? I'll get you something. The food of champions for birds, of course. So as long as you do it in small doses, it's veterinarian approved as well. Yoink. I'll show it to you. 19 likes, thank you. Loki, demonstrate please. Nom 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 nom. That's right, pasta. Just so that you know, he was rattling his food bowl around, so I made him a more natural one. Hey. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get warm, eat and sleep. But first, we've got to do the routine. Come here, Pony. Come here. Come here. Come here. That's the way. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yoink. Whoop. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Whoop. I gotcha. It's all right. I gotcha. I gotcha. Because I'm doing it one hand, it's a little bit... there we go. Yoink. Splat. There we got ya. Don't worry, it's not cruel. She likes it. And there she is. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Did you hear that? Like and subscribe. I heard that. Like and subscribe. That's amazing. That's amazing. I just don't know what to say. I swear on the grave of Genghis Khan, it was not me. No paparazzi. No paparazzi. Oh, well, Pony agrees. That's it. So Pony said no paparazzi. She said like and subscribe. I mean, you have to now, don't you? Absolutely have to. Pony, do you want to go in? Yes. Oh, there you go. Whoop. Oh, I didn't flip it. That's okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So it's been a wonderful stream. Thank you for joining me for all of that. We did get some nice colours out. Oh, you want to scratch now, do you, Max? Always Max. Look at him.
just flip around so you can see. He's just sitting there going, come on, please, please, please. He realised he's going to miss out on a scratch, so he's got to be a bit less timid. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Do you want to scratch or not? Scratchy poo? Well, you got to decide now. Got to decide now because we're going to go. Scratch. What's the birdie beat go up as you click in? Scratchy poo? All right. You go get some sleep, all right? Okay, I think we'll let him sleep. All right. That's really the end. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Dr. Phil out.